It's October, and that means Halloween season. And with that, Fright Fest is back at Six Flags Parks. And with that again, that means Love at First Fright is back. Love at First Fright has been the main jukebox musical during Fright Fest since it all began in 1991. Love at First Fright is about a teenage couple, Jack and Katie, who were dared to stay in a cemetery until midnight. As the clock strikes midnight, chaos ensues. In its 33-year run, this show has won multiple awards from IAAPA for Best Production and has evolved over the years. Now, I will be focusing on the show that's at Six Flags Great America in Gurnee, Illinois, since that's the park I grew up going to. Now, if this video does well, next year I'll make a video about Love at First Fright every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday during September and October. Today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite characters, Jack, and how his costume has evolved over the years. I know that every Six Flags park does their show differently. Before we begin, I will be talking about the family-friendly show, not the adult show that was at 10 p.m. If you've seen this show at a different park, tell me the differences between that show and Great America's show down in the comments section below. 1991. This was the year Fright Fest debuted at Great America, with Love at First Fright being a main attraction. So let's dive into how Jack's costume evolved over the years. In this show, Jack is a timid teenager who just screams early 90s. We have the 90s hairstyle along with the blue zone sweater with a white turtleneck underneath, along with these stylish sweatpants with tennis shoes. Then, later on, in the Ghostbusters song, he wears a handmade blue Ghostbuster jumpsuit with a headlight. He technically has two love interests, his friend Katie and Evie, who is a reference to Elvira and Bride of Dracula. Though it's obvious he wants Katie, as seen in one way or another, he tries to run away from Evie. The only reason Evie is a love interest in the first place is because she tries to get him to love her. When he and Katie get separated, he gets captured and is the first choice for Frankie's new brain. When Katie comes and rescues him, he runs out of the castle, accidentally leaving Katie behind. Despite being timid and scared, he comes back and saves Katie, leading to a happy ending. Jack is in a bunch of musical numbers, with Ghostbuster being his main solo. He sings along with Katie and Igor, in Frankenstein's Place. He has speaking lines during One Way or Another. He and Evie share a duet in Devil in the Blue Dress. He's a backup dancer during the Monster Mash. He has a very short solo during Being Green Mother. He has another solo during You're the One That I Want, and sings along with the rest of the cast during the finale, Brand New Day. Now, I'm not going to talk about the songs during the rest of this show's run, because they never really change at all. I can't speak for other parks' versions of Love at First Fright, but for Six Flags Great America, they've only been a minor tweak of the music choice during it, and it doesn't involve Jack. So I'm gonna not talk about the music in Love at First Fright, just Jack's costume for the rest of the video. With Love at First Fright being a smash hit in 1991, of course it would come back the next year in 1992 with some small changes to Jack's wardrobe. Jack now rocks a baseball cap, a white sweater with red and purple stripes in the middle, with jeans and tennis shoes. In the Ghostbusters theme, he sports a Ghostbusters jumpsuit with a bandolier across his chest, and he rocks the headlight on his head. Let's jump ahead 2 years to 1994, where Jack ditches the baseball cap and white sweater for a brown sweater with a white shirt underneath, jeans, and a good old reliable pair of tennis shoes. I can't talk about the Ghostbusters costume because only a few clips from the 1994 version exist online, and none of them have the ending of the musical. But I can assume he wore the same jumpsuit and bandolier combo from 1992. This year, Jack has a blue sweater with his sleeves rolled up, with a white shirt underneath, walking bell-bottom jeans with tennis shoes. For the Ghostbusters song, he sports a blue Ghostbusters jumpsuit, but without the bandolier this year. 2 years later, in 1997, Jack would ditch the sweater for a flannel with a white vest over it, while the jeans and tennis shoes stayed. In the Ghostbusters song, the same costume from 1995 is used. There isn't much information about Love at First Fright in 1999. We just have this one little snippet. In it, you can see Jack still has his iconic jeans and tennis shoes, but instead of a flannel and a vest, we have a white sweater with a yellow vest this time. Let's jump another 6 years into the future. Again, there isn't much information about this production, besides this very short clip, but in it, Jack now wears a flannel and what seems to be a red shirt underneath, with his good old jeans and tennis shoes. 2 years later, Jack now sports a white sweater instead of a flannel with a blue vest with a diamond pattern. He's still rocking that jean and tennis shoe combo though. This year, Jack has a red and white striped jacket with a gray jacket over it, with his signature jeans and tennis shoe combo. During the Ghostbusters song, he has a hat, a Ghostbusters hoodie with jeans and tennis shoes. I guess the recession caused Six Flags to have budget cuts, because this is a big downgrade from the jumpsuit seen in previous years. This year was the biggest downgrade in my opinion. Yes, even 2010's Jack was better than this one, but we'll get to that in a bit. This Jack sports a football uniform, and that's it. I know, lame. But this was the year they brought back the iconic jumpsuit for the Red Ghostbusters song, complete with red headband. 2010, the year where their Little Dipper was brought to Great America, and the year Six Flags thought this was a good idea. This, my friends, is what Jack wears in the beginning of the show. It makes more sense when you see that Katie is in a milk costume. Get it? Cookies and milk? Luckily, he doesn't have to stay in that costume for long. When he runs off the stage during the chase scene in the graveyard, he ditches the cookie costume for this more sensible one. A white t-shirt with a red sweatshirt underneath, with his go-to jeans and tennis shoes. Then, during the Ghostbusters song, he has the iconic jumpsuit and red headband combo. This is the first year I personally remember seeing Love at First Fright, and it got me hooked. Anyway, Jack rocks his jeans and tennis shoe combo, but instead of the bland white shirt and red sweater combo, he has a red shirt with a flannel sweater with a brown vest over them. Jump ahead to the Ghostbusters song, he is rocking the iconic blue jumpsuit and red headband combo. Now, from here on out, I will not be talking about the Ghostbusters costume, because it pretty much is the same from here to current day, with a few changes like him wearing a hat or a beanie along with the jumpsuit. This year, Jack decides to wear slacks instead of jeans, but keeps the tennis shoes, along with a yellow vest over a red shirt. In 2015, Jack goes back to his jeans and tennis shoe combo, ditching the slacks from last year. He keeps a yellow vest, but replaces his shirt with a blue plaid one. 2016, the year of jean jackets, at least it was to Jack, who went back to the slacks and tennis shoe combo, and then had a jean jacket over a red shirt. 2017, the year Jack went shirtless. No joke. For the first couple of minutes, Jack is wearing nothing but the jeans and tennis shoes, probably to show off those abs. Thankfully, Katie does give him a red shirt during Frankenstein's place. 2018, the year I became an adult, the year of beanies, and the year when Six Flags decided to make Kate and Jack siblings. Oh no, I'm dead serious.
As a big brother, you're kind of a bitch.
See? But Six Flags also decided to keep Frankenstein's place in the musical, a song that has been unanimous with a dating couple for 27 years up to this point. It's a lovey-dovey song in its own right. Now let's step away from Six Flags encouraging incest and focus on Big Brother Jack's outfit. Here, Jack wears a rolled-up white shirt with a flannel over it, a beanie on his head, and the iconic jeans and tennis shoe duo. The beanie returned in this version of Jack, and he rocks it too, along with the iconic duo jeans and tennis shoes, along with a black and white shirt with a yellow vest. And thankfully, Six Flags realized their mistake and made them lovers again, because the sibling dynamic from last year was too weird. 2021, the year we started to get back to normal after COVID, but we still had to wear masks. Jack himself wears protective gear in this version, along with jeans and the tennis shoe combo. He also wears a beanie and a plaid shirt. The yellow vest from 2014 is back, but instead of wearing a red shirt, Jack now wears a white sweater with a blue on his wrists as well, and the jean and tennis shoe duo. Worst year in Fright Fest history. Worst year, in my opinion. They made Jack Katie's little brother, but still kept the Frankenstein's place again. And I'm not even gonna show Jack's costume because Six Flags literally reuses last year's costume. This year, they fixed their mistake from last year. Jack is back to being Katie's boyfriend. This year, Jack is wearing a yellow shirt with a green jacket over it, with a baseball cap and the iconic jean tennis shoe combo. As you can see, Jack's costume has evolved quite a lot in the 33 years it has been at Six Flags Great America. So why does the costume seem to change every year? Well, I was able to ask the man who played Wolfie this year, and this is what he had to say. As you can see, it is a combination of popularity and modernization of fashion that year, and what size the performer is. If you learned something, don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!